To attain true joy, contemplate God permeating all things, realize that this world is nothing but divine glory and that all things are everywhere seen from the perspective of God. God is the sole reality, and wherever you look, it is God and God alone, just as this. The star in the garden, what sadness closes in between your eyes and mine today, my queen? In dewfall of our glance hath come a chill like sunsets in hot lands, mid iris and chrysanthemum. Mid, well, do I know the shaken hands? Lands, mid iris and chrysanthemum. Well, do I know the shaken sands within the surf, the beaten bar of coral, the white nenuphar of moonrise stealing over the bay? So here's the darkness and the day sinks and the chill clusters, and I wrap close the cloak. Then is it so today you rose gleam on the snow, my own true lover? Ardently I dare not look, I never looked, so that you know. But insight keen we laugh and call not love now crooked. The light swerves somehow. Do you mean what? There is coldness and regret set like the stinging winter spray, blown blind, black, back from a waterfall on Cumbrian moors of Christmas. Like the cold cheek numbs itself. Mid-iris and chrysanthemum. You are silent, that we always were. The racing lustres of your hair spurt out its sunny message. The room was dusk, a rosy glow, shed from an antique lamp to fall on the deep crimson of the wall, and over all the ancient grace of shawls and ivory and gems, to cast its glamour till your face the eye might fall upon and rest. The temperate flower, the tropic stems, you were silent, and I too could rest the secret flames that curl around our subtle intercourse. Profound, unmoved, delighting utterly, so sad, so sit my love and I, but not today. Your silence stirs no answering rapture. You are proud, and love itself checks and deters the thought to say itself aloud. Oh, heart of amber and fine gold, silverly darting lunar rays. Oh, river of sweet passions rolled down invisible waterways. Speak, Did I wound you then unguessed? What is the sorrow unexpressed that shadows those ecstatic lids of word and season suddenly rids? The heart of thoughts unreasonable, your silent waste. To cast its glow to your face, the eye might fall upon and rest. The temperature stands so silent, and I too could pause. Great improvements, guys. How are you?
It happened to me again.
How are you?
I asked the man in the synagogue, and he said, your connection will not be good with these thoughts, so you must change.
No, I will change both. I will stop being gay and I'll stop being a Jew. Both of them. From now on,
Okay.
enough.
I
have two women. Israel, I'm looking for a shiksa.
No,
I'm here.
Daniel, I have a shit like double convert you. Yeah.
Yes.
It wasn't Easter.
You're looking for a shiksa? I'm here.
Actually,
Yes, so now that I'm a non-Jew hetero, Israel is now a very
why are you
on the
not
production.
you? No.
I have to always be your number one choice.
Daniel, I think you were on the first cause and effect. Now that you have these, you're a heterosexual, not you.
I don't know what's happening.
You need a six of goddess, Daniel.
Clubhouse is very glitchy. I don't know what's happening. I've been kicked like 5 times out of the room.
You're like getting beaten by Clubhouse.
It's the Houthis.
I think it's a virus. I think it's a virus.
Yeah.
Daniel,
It's a punishment. It's a punishment from God because Danny is a homosexual Jew.
Antonio, come on stage.
That they said that they will stop attacking them back. They kind of made peace in a way.
Wait, what happened? What happened? The Houthis said they were no longer attached to the land because they will stop bombing.
No, that's not true. The Houthis said Israel has crossed the red line and he will disappear.
That's not really relevant.
Oh, Israel's shaking right now.
I mean, it's relevant. It's not really contradictory.
Come on, you already attacked Israel with a missile 400 meters away from the airport of England.
Yeah, because it's random. Like, they can't target. There's no GPS
Buddy, are you
not
still in Switzerland?
contradictory to anything I said.
What do you mean I'm Switzerland?
Are you still in Switzerland?
No, I'm coming next month to Zurich for 3 days. That's what I told you.
Zurich, what?
Why?
Anyway. No, just asking. Meyer, sorry, go ahead.
No, I find this like a very interesting development, but never mind.
Who initiated this?
The Houthis
The Houthis initiated it. The Houthis have been attacking Israel. Israel has been very stoic.
No,
Do you know one thing? I know one guy.
Can you post an article, Mayor? Yeah, give me a minute.
Just 1 second. I know one guy from Yemen. He's in United Nations, and he told me that the Yemenis actually they are using Gaza. They are using for their own sake. So they don't actually care much about Gaza. But now they can fish. Now now they can fish. Now they can eat. Now they can ship and eat and fish. And now the situation is much better than before. Now people negotiate with them. They want to end the siege on Yemen. Now they feel more like important and
What siege?
The Fantasy Island one.
they have. I mean, the Yemenis they cannot actually pay salaries for the employees.
Yeah, but what siege? You made a statement about a siege. Who
This is
declared a siege?
Yeah, they cannot. It's like Cuba. You know Cuba?
They have a blockade. Yeah, we know Cuba.
Yeah, we know Cuba, but there's no declared siege on Yemen.
I posted an article.
There is a siege on Yemen. There's like Yemen.
Declared by who? And enforced by who?
What? Oh my God.
You're making this shit up as you go along.
I'm not making this shit up. Go see the situation in Yemen before the war.
Okay.
There's a war going on. Maybe look at it now.
Hold on. Show me a press release that says country X is implementing a siege on Yemen.
Largely the siege in Yemen was only because it was nukes and it was on the radio fallout. It's only because the radioactive fallout.
I see. It's going really good. Go Google how it's doing today. It's beautiful.
Now Israel doesn't have an airport.
What are you talking about?
Is that what Al Jazeera said?
I wasn't even delayed 15 minutes.
There is a siege.
Oh, hey, Normo.
Normo, how did you get home? Did you take a boat or a camel? How did you get back from Israel yesterday?
They got onto the flotilla ship. 15 minutes. They got onto the flotilla ship by helicopter.
He goes to Jordan. From Jordan.
Ben Gurion is open and operating and filled with people. The lines were filled.
They still have those painted
The flight was filled.
border guards.
You're lying.
No, I did.
Normo, tell the truth. You took a camel. Tell the truth. The airport was shut.
Did you fly to Damascus or not?
I took a flying donkey.
Oh, okay.
And were you able to land safely?
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, let me his flying donkey.
Normie.
Normo is a homosexual Jew.
Really?
He's an obsessive
Are you flirting with me?
Get up as you go along.
Are you flirting with me? My gaydar is going off like mad.
Ooh, you want to do?
I know it.
Yummy, come up.
Guys, if you're a homosexual Jew, I have the perfect place for you.
In your bed, right?
No.
Yeah. Right in your bed, right? You're gonna put on the disco light. You're gonna play some soft music.
You guys are bored.
This is not true.
He's gonna light a scented candle. You light a scented candle for me, is he?
For the ladies.
Well, why did you just invite a homosexual to your house to be in your bed? What happened to you?
Not a homosexual.
Okay, can we talk about something else and not your wet dreams?
Yeah, or no.
Exactly.
You know, as much as you'd
Why
like
do
to
you,
invite
no offense, why do you Muslim guys bring up gay stuff every 5 minutes? It sounds like
Yeah, it's like they all have some fetish shit with you, Norm. All of the Muslim guys are obsessed with Norm's sexual parts.
Nobody's asked me about my prostate in like 60 days.
Yeah, that's because he hasn't been on the air.
Bring that story.
Yeah, speaking of North's subconscious.
Because normal, we believe.
Yeah, we don't know where he is.
How is your prostate?
You know, that's what Daniel and I were talking about the other
Where's
day.
Ish? Is Ish
He's
back in
in prison
prison?
or something.
You were talking about my prostate?
No.
I actually inquired about it.
Thank you very much, Jeffrey. Somebody cares
No,
about my
he
prostate.
inquired about it in the sense of where is the person who talks about Norm's prostate. I was referring to Norm.
Why are we still talking about Norm's prostate though?
Because we
This
talk
guy
about it a
was
lot.
major in college. Maybe he's lecturing now. He's on the lecture.
Yeah.
And where is he back in prison?
I don't know. Maybe he's
Or Ish. This is not
Resistance
really.
wife. No, he's Resistance wife.
This is a problem mainly to himself. He's admitted to me candidly that he has serious mental issues. So it's not even that funny, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we should give him grace.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Disease.
We should not give grace to anyone. Do you think we should give grace to an autist, for example?
No.
What about
People with mental
Why they
illness.
told you that they have mental
No.
issues?
No, to people with mental illness.
Okay, what if the autists claim that they have mental issues?
They don't.
Well, is there
They
hate
never
crime,
claim
first of all?
that. They claim that they're supporting the Palestinian people. Well, with every decision to do something, by every time they shoot a missile, that decision has implications.
Well, the same with Ish, and the same with Laura, the same with
No, you cannot control mental illness. They can
And you
control
cannot,
personal
well,
body.
they can claim that they have mental illness. That doesn't
the one hit? You said it already. What was the one hit that Hootie and the Blowfish had? They had like one hit, right?
I just want to kill the Jew. The Houthis and the Blowfish. I love that song.
Yeah.
We know.
You didn't have to develop that.
I don't love that song.
You let it slip out that you're an
No, I don't love that song.
That's a big surprise. Stop it. Stop the bluffing.
I don't love that song.
These are freaking anti Semitic.
I don't love that.
You repeat.
Just stick with the deck.
No. Actually, this thing is found here. His point is, show me where it's explicit is there. If their point, if they're like supposedly, killing people and whatnot, they would say, no, it's not there in the way in which you're asking for, and then progress, not conditionally say, like, okay, if it wasn't there, so what? You still have to respond to this. Because that's not really getting you're saying that you have this bigger problem. That's irrelevant.
No, but look, why would they just let him get in there and he's the one coming to challenge them? That's my question.
Yeah, but we're not agreeing on that. Like I said, there's clearly evidence that he's of the opposite opinion. But like, I mean, if it was a case of like some kind of drive-by, like I come past with your brief, so I say, hey, show me this here, and they don't say it isn't there. They start asking other questions. Well, personally, I still think you're right to answer my question before I answer yours.
You cannot control my
Hold on. I think there's like mental debate. I know this kind of like sounds silly, but like think about it this way: like I'm the one setting the challenge. I'm saying I can prove Imam, I can prove Sheikh.
A feminist.
At this point, everything we're talking about is just for Melissa's sake, to make sure that she never considers Islam again.
Torturing me. You're right, Sassia. Let's consider threats of electrocution.
No, wait, Duna, but what I was going to say was that you should tell him, like, being defensive. Just say, look, we had these moments. I don't want to talk about them anymore. I've moved on. However, I just want to say that if our relationship does
I
work
want
out,
to have sex with him. I can't marry him. I don't want to have sex with him.
So you say you're not physically attracted?
Like, it's like.
I mean, she said he was gross earlier, and you guys still.
Nora,
Before name B.
married people don't have sex.
No,
Don't worry about it.
Only B-ways out and the B-ways right here. The B-ways in Baton Rouge, bitch.
That's it. And now the truth has been revealed. Truth at last.
What do you mean?
You're a superficial person who's obsessed with sex. Well, this too shall
I
pass.
don't have
Just give it a
sex.
couple of
Why?
decades.
Okay, since I don't have sex, why would I not care about sex being the most important part of my relationship?
Except O'Malley.
I'm sorry, that's what marriage is for me.
It is for many people. That's why a lot of relationships don't work out. People think that it's about your pleasure, and it's not. It's about
No, it's not about
the kids.
It's not about pleasure. But like you wanna have my relationship with my husband was heavily sexual.
Except it bore no fruits.
Yeah, because he didn't want that. He had 5 children already.
Okay.
And I have no problem being a concubine.
However, he wronged me, but how who's to say that he's
I
gonna
can't
know who's
believe
sin
this
God?
shit.
Well, you never let me finish the thing I was gonna say about.
I'm never gonna say anything to these people. I swear. I'm just gonna sit here and just record. I'll never talk to them again. This is so stupid. Damn, they kicked me. They kicked me. Oh my gosh, she's okay being a concubine.
You want me to go back to him? Like I got engaged to him even after the fact, and you still want me to like go back to him?
All right.
Damn, kick me from the room.
Prince with the
25 is not our age.
Yeah, both he and Austin both he and Austin were straight A students, I believe. He was also, I'm talking about Anthony is captain of the football team, captain of the track team. So the picture that we get is of a kid who should know better. Well, no, I don't.
Trying to like force like someone to put solid ground. I got Melissa. I got Rico. I got no.
He's trying to establish some solid ground. Robert Taylor's losing it. Robert Taylor is losing it.
Stop talking about who you know. You don't want.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Well, I guess I have more Clownhouse accounts. Just keep this game going a little bit, I suppose.
Ism does or doesn't predict suffering. It certainly predicts conscious experience all the more, right? Because there's strictly more kinds of conscious experience than there are suffering conscious experiences. So the predictive power of theism on conscious experience is greater than it has over suffering. On the other hand,
You're in the Matrix.
You're cutting out. Maybe it's convenient.
Oh my god. I'll hear him the side button. This is
Damn, he's kicking me. He's cracking. He's cracking.
Still, I just like the argument. It takes one of the best arguments that the atheists have offered against God's existence, and it turns it around.
I have a general